Well, we're still in the book of Exodus, and we're chapter 10. We've been looking at the plagues, the 10 plagues. We've seen the Nile turn to blood in the waters of Egypt. We've seen the frogs, the gnats, the flies, the pestilence on the cattle and on the livestock. We've seen the boils, and we've seen the hail. And now we see that God is going to send some locusts. Whatever the hail didn't kill and knock down and ruin in the way of crops, the locusts are going to do that for him. And God calls Moses again, and he says, I've hardened Pharaoh's heart. He's reminding Moses that this reluctance is not a lack of power by God, but something that he desires in order to show his power and his might, his signs and his wonders, and to teach not only the Egyptians, but also to teach the Israelites about him. You wonder why he did that. Well, remember the Israelites had been in bondage 400 years. That's a lot of generations that believed that God didn't care about them. God wasn't powerful enough to release them from this bondage. And so we know that this was necessary for God to do these things. And he uses that phrase again, which I hope that you'll go back through and look and see how many times this phrase is used. Know that I am the Lord. Know that I am the Lord. And so he performs these wonders and these things. And tomorrow Pharaoh is told that the locusts will come through and eat what the hail didn't destroy. And now Pharaoh's servants are beginning to say, well, why are you allowing this to go on? Why don't you just let him go? Do you not know that Egypt is destroyed? Well, if you think about it, there have been major losses in their livestock. There have been catastrophic losses of all of their food supply, and lots of unpleasantness with health, with the boils and the flies. And so we see that in the gnats, we see that Egypt has suffered greatly. So these servants are bold enough now to speak up to Pharaoh and say, why don't you just let them go? Well, Pharaoh called Moses back and along with Aaron and said, I have sinned, and now forgive my sin. And he's said this before. As you know, we talked about foxhole religion. And but the Lord has hardened his heart, and he doesn't let the people go. So Moses is instructed to stretch his hand towards the sky and make darkness. So the locusts have had their way with the land. Now there's darkness, thick, for 3 days. And so the sun can't be seen, and it's so dark and dreary and miserable. If you've ever been in a hurricane or another type of storm where the power is knocked out and it is dark outside, it's very depressing. And again, Pharaoh tries to cause a compromise, and the compromise is you can go out and sacrifice to the Lord, but leave your flocks here. And Moses says, no, I'm not going to do that. And again, the Lord hardens Pharaoh's heart, and Pharaoh says to Moses, I'm never going to see your face again. And Moses says, you're right, you won't. And so we've set the stage for the last great plague, and the Passover, the death of all of the firstborn of those that do not put blood on the doorpost of their house. It's really important for us to realize that God is trying to demonstrate to the people of Israel his power, his protection, and his plan. Remember, many of these last of the plagues have not affected the Israelites at all, only affected the Egyptians. And many of these last plagues have not been able to be duplicated by the magicians of Egypt. And if you study this area of Scripture very carefully, you'll find that what God did is he attacked all of the gods of Egypt. He attacked the god of the Nile. He attacked the god that has a frog head. He attacked the god of the desert. He attacked the god of nature. He attacked the god of cattle. He attacked 3 gods when it came to health. He attacked 3 gods when it came to the hail and the devastation of nature. 3 gods, the same 3 gods when the locust came through and ate the rest of the crops. And even has attacked Isis, the god of the sun god. So we see that not only is God demonstrating his power and his protection and his plan to the nation of Israel, but he is also showing the uselessness of the gods of Egypt. And I think that this is a wonderful area of study. There's a lot of good commentaries that go into great detail about the individual names of these Egyptian gods and what they represent, and how God shows how useless the gods of Egypt are and how powerful and mighty he is. And the people of Israel now, after 400 years of thinking God had forgotten them, is going to see what a great God they have who watches over them. And I think each one of us need to remember that. We need to remember that we have a God that watches over us, a God that cares about us, knowing about his power, his protection, and his plan for our lives. And if you've forgotten about that, just read back through chapters 7 through 12 and look at these plagues and look at God in his demonstration to the nation of Israel and to the nation of Egypt. And that's my thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.